Today on the channel, we take a trip into the void with the Void series, Stranger Things, Demogorgon, and Eddie.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another toy review and unboxing. But today, we've got something entirely different, as from Stranger Things, we've got the Demogorgon and Eddie from the Void series. But for all your Stranger Things needs and a whole lot more, hit up Entertainment Earth. Use the link in the description below to save 10% on all things that are in stock. And I believe these are coming in stock fairly soon, so you wait a couple of weeks. If you're watching this as it's released, you can get these at 10% off over there at Entertainment Earth. Got to get a deal all day long. You guys know how that all goes. But today we're taking a look at some Stranger Things figures. By no means is Stranger Things my favorite thing in the world. It's not my G.I. Joe. It's not my wrestling figures. It's not The Devil's Rejects, probably my favorite movie of all time. But I do enjoy Stranger Things. I've watched every episode. My daughter watches it. We watch it together. And all that kind of stuff out there. So it is better than most TV shows out there. I just wouldn't say it's the greatest thing in the world. But it is definitely worth a watch. It hits on a lot of things I'm into. So I'm here for it all day long. But you're probably saying, Kyle, why do you got these figures? Now, I don't really buy Stranger Things figures. However, there was an old outlaw, and he went to a Walmart, and his name might have been that old outlaw, Waylon Jennings. He hit me up. They had a huge clearance event going on. He said, hey, here's what they got. Any of this stuff you're looking for? And I said, wait a minute. Hold the phone. Stop the clock. And they had Eddie right here. Now, Eddie, if you've seen the show, he's a guy just like me, probably just like you guys out there. We're all metalheads. We all love that 80s heavy metal. And of course, in the show, he's rocking the denim and leather like a young Saxon. Might as well call him Biff Byford at this time. But he knows denim and leather, it brought us all together. But it was you that set the spirit free. So he understands that just like I do, and you do probably as well. And he's also rocking the Dio back patch. Yeah, Dio, Ronnie James Dio, one of the all-time greatest heavy metal musicians of all time, took over Black Sabbath, as most of us know. Heaven and Hell and The Mob Rules, two of the greatest Sabbath albums, even better than some of the Ozzy stuff, if you ask me. So if you've never listened to those two albums, man, check that out. But of course, Holy Diver, his huge solo hit. This is about the time frame we're about there where Ronnie James Dio would have been 80 years old. They are re-releasing Holy Diver. I urge all you guys to check that stuff out. So there's the metal plugs of the day here. Get that out of the way. But old Eddie here rocks the Ronnie James Dio back patch. Now, I'm very intrigued to find out if they have Dio on the back of his back patch. If not, I would not be shocked. But I'm very interested in this figure because it looks just like a cool heavy metal dude. This is a great figure for maybe your wrestling audience. You know, there's a lot of metalheads that like wrestling. We're all like wrestling. We like metalheads. So we have that. It's just a cool figure all around, I think, I hope. So we're going to find out when we get through this. And then he also saw this here, and it was $20. And I don't know if I mentioned, but Eddie was $15, normally $30. Half off clearance. Man, sign me up all day long. Got to get a deal. This one was $20, usually $40. And you guys know I'm a sucker for a big deluxe monster figure. So I said, what the heck. I'll check it out and see if it's any good. So that lays the stage to where we are right now. And of course, what do we do next? Well, we're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And I think the rule is human first or metalhead first, I think. Either way, Demogorgon will do second. I want to see what this Eddie is all about. But there he is, big window box here. We got kind of the black frame out. You got the little Netflix logo up there. Stranger Things, of course. Does it say Bandai? Yep, Bandai making these ones. And it's just straight up Eddie. Just Eddie. Like a lot of great heavy metal Eddies. Iron Maiden fans, you know all about that. But there it is. Nothing fun on the sides. Stranger Things, the Void series. I guess series 4 of the show is what that's for down there, I'd imagine. And then a very, very plain background glamour shot of the figure there. Very, very cool. And Stranger Things right there. So without further ado, let's get him out of the package. Let's see what's going on. Let's see if I made a good decision on my $15. We'll find out here very soon. Very cool background there. Very, very cool. Very ominous looking there. See you later off to the side. There it goes. Plastic prison time for old Eddie. Oh, I think I might be out of luck on my Dio back patch. We'll see. He's got some plastic and stuff going on here. If I can get him out. Maybe. What do we got going on? Oh, we got the double bubble. The double bubble. Oh, we do got the double bubble. See you later. There it goes. Well, I gotta tell you, they take very good care of these figures. It's almost like a Storm collectible type thing. You got plastic wrap, this kind of wrap. See you later, Spider-Man style. There it goes. We got wrapping around the top here. Maybe the head pops off. Oh, the head does pop off. And we got that. I mean, they don't want any paint splatter. They don't want any issues here. You got to appreciate that. You got to appreciate that. Up top, see you later. There it goes. And now we're down to Eddie here. Boy, I got to tell you guys, first impressions in the hand, it feels really good. This feels like a good figure. Definitely looks like the actor. Definitely looks like a metalhead. Got the denim and leather going on. What more could you want? This can I get my head sculpt on this? And it could be a Kyle figure going to a heavy metal concert. I think the next concert I'm going to is Anvil. I think I'm going to Anvil. They're in town here in a couple of weeks. Anvil and White Wizard. If you guys know White Wizard, check them out. But I'm checking those out. But he looks like he could fit in an Anvil White Wizard concert. Like I said, the denim and leather, a staple of 80s new wave of British heavy metal, you fandoms out there. Looks really good. I like this. He even has a patch of the Motorhead logo, but it is not colored in right here. So that is pretty cool. So some of the details not being shown. Unfortunately, the back patch does say the Hellfire Club. It is not the Holy Diver album cover. I'm sure that's just legal reasons and things like that. That makes sense. I understand it. I don't like it, but I understand it. He does have the Hellfire Club shirt underneath. Of course, the Hellfire Club is kind of like their Dungeons and Dragons club of some kind. I know absolutely nothing about Dungeons and Dragons, Magic the Gathering, any of that kind of stuff. That is so foreign to me. I have no idea. Been to a lot of toy shops, a lot of comic book shops in my day, and seen a lot of people playing, but it's just way over my head. Never understood it. But I understood the heavy metal music. There you go. I talked about the head a lot, but beautiful long hair, nice sculpt details here. The face looks good. This is a great member for your crowd is what this is going to be. If you have a crowd or an arena set up, man, you need this all day long. There's no doubt in my mind he will fit perfectly in a crowd. Very, very cool. Articulation-wise, head removal as we saw. Head, you get side to side. Get a very good, generous amount of up and down, even with his long hair. Shoulders all around, very good shoulder movement. No bicep cut, but we do got the nice elbows. Ball joints, very McFarlane-esque at the ankles is what this reminds me of, but a big ball joint in there, a little bit unsightly, got to be honest. Hands are not removable, but you can move them around. He does have rings on his hands, but they are not painted, so I guess a customizer could paint those up, maybe give him a little bit more to it. Same with the patches on the jacket. You could make a little bit more out of those if you wanted to. He does have the hula hoop in the midsection here, a lot of hula hoop action and a waist articulation, so tons there. You get a pretty good leg. I mean, that's all you get for his splits-wise. Holy cow, we got plastic wrapped around the feet, too. Look at that. Yank that off, so we got plastic around the feet. But we do have that. Then you get the knees. Once again, look at that big ball. That is unsightly. I do not like that, but I do like the tears in the jeans. Very heavy metal as well. A limited amount of tears, but still some tears. And then you get down his shoes. The tongues of the shoes supposed to be up here. That does look a little strange because when you move the articulation of the feet, it does break that up, so that's not the best. You do get that McFarlane toe articulation. Everybody taking page out of McFarlane's book a little bit. But man, this figure is solid. I'm here for this all day long. 15 bucks, got to get a deal. Not going to fit on a ringside collectible stand as he has no peg holes here, so no peg holes on this one. But man, oh man, if he had a fist, he'd be ready to get down in the pit, some heavy metal shows, but I am here for this all day long. This is a fabulous figure, I'm happy to report. A customizer could really dress this up. You could get the Dio back patch on there, paint a couple of the patches, paint the rings. Man, you're off to the races. So Eddie gets my seal of approval. $15 well spent. I got to be honest, I would pay $30 for that figure. So very, very cool. Got to get a deal, as you guys know. Now we're going to turn our attention to this Demogorgon here and see what all the fuss is about with this monster. Obviously, he was in more of the prior seasons of Stranger Things. I'm sure he'll make an appearance. As we know, Stranger Things series Season 4, Part 2, I believe debuts July 1st, so right around the corner from when I'm filming this. We get Stranger Things, Bandai logo, Demogorgon right down below. A lot like the Eddie package, same kind of thing going on. Stranger Things. And there he is on the back, looking all scary. Looking all scary. But let's get him out. Now, this is the more deluxe one. This was originally, I think, 40 bucks. So $20 on clearance. Can't beat that. Same background. See you later as I knock some stuff over. That's just kind of the way it goes. Plastic prison. See you later. Oh, off the detolf. Never good to hit your detolfs and knock stuff over. Holy stands. He comes with 2 stands, and he's falling out all over the place. But there's a plastic prison as close as we're going to get as he does the stage dive. Oh, man. tearing up my table and everything. See you later. Oh, I threw the other. This is going south in a hurry. I'm knocking stuff over. I'm damaging the table. Things are getting knocked over. I'm throwing stands away. Oh boy, it went south in a hurry, folks. But yeah, we got him out here. So let's get him out of the package and let's see what we got going on. Gotta tell you, first impressions. That's how we do these reviews. First in my hand, didn't have the same love as I had for Eddie. Eddie felt a lot better. This feels very weird. This feels like a Burger King toy gone wrong is what this kind of reminds me of. I do love the head on this. Got the big open mouth, kind of like a flower with teeth. Good rotation here, side to side. No up and down of any kind. Very sharp teeth, so watch out if you've got a kid there playing with it. But immediately my eyes go to this ball joint right at the hands. Takes away from the entire sculpt. It just does. It is a bummer. Look at that. It just breaks up the sculpt. Looks absolutely terrible. Got super long hands here. They're a little bit bendy, so you can bend them around. I don't want to say it's like a Just Toys bend them, but there is some bendability in these hands, so you can move them. You get good articulation with that ball, but it is so unsightly. I'd almost rather have no articulation than even see this ball here. Once again, you get two balls down here in the elbow, so you get the double jointed elbows, but very ugly. The plastic just does not match along. That is disappointing to me. Then you get the hula hoop, maybe? No, you don't. You do get a little bit of waist, but almost non-existent. Just a little side to side, back and forth, not much, not even enough to really be dangerous. And then really loses me in the hips. Just really god-awful, I gotta be honest. But Bandai should be ashamed of themselves. Let's just call a spade a spade. This hip area just looks absolutely atrocious. Yes, you get tons of articulation. You can do some serious splits. But it's just so, it just breaks up the figure. The look of the figure is totally broken up. It just really is a mess. Just a hot mess. I don't like it. I don't like it. And then the knees, once again, you get the same stuff going on with the elbows. Then once again down here, you get the big ball joint that just is unsightly. Toe articulation on the big toes, you got that. And he sounds like an old rickety rocking chair. He just makes all kinds of noises. This is just not good. It's just not good. It's not $40 good. It's not $20 good. Sad to bag on it, but you got to be honest. And yeah, not for me. Not for me at all. He does have 2 holes in each foot for his stands because there's no way this guy is standing without a stand. He's such a weird body shape. But of course, I threw the other stand that way, but you get the point of it. But it's a nice black stand. I'll give it that. It is a nice black stand. Eddie didn't come with a stand. I'm just saying. But I don't know, maybe if you put this in, as he falls over, maybe you put this in the background with a little bit of smoke and mirrors, maybe it's okay. But there was another Demogorgon, I believe it was McFarlane made. I would take that. If you're only going to have one, I'd get that one from back in the day. I have it somewhere. I have no idea where I put it. I think the kids might have took it, so I don't know. But for this, I would say pass. I can't endorse this figure, but I can endorse Eddie all day long, the true star of Stranger Things. Hopefully he doesn't die. Hopefully he gets his own heavy metal spinoff and the world will be right in my book. But what say you guys out there in YouTube land? You into the Stranger Thing toys? You dabbling in these? You picking and choosing? Let me know in the comments down below. I gotta say, this guy could cross over to your wrestling ring, your wrestling arena. I think this is the way to go right here. Heck, I just grabbed a wrestler. We got Davey Boy Smith, so you can see how he kind of compares to Davey Boy Smith. We got a few here. We got Triple H. I got a few more wrestlers handy than I thought I did. We got Triple H in a Motorhead shirt, so you can kind of see that. Obviously, Eddie is not a wrestler, so it works to me, him being a little bit smaller. Then you got AJ Styles, once again, in a Motorhead shirt. So we're just rocking the Motorhead. Just 3 metalheads getting ready to go to a party. What more could you want? But that looks good to me. Eddie, be on the lookout. Maybe your Walmart will have discount. If not, like I said, Entertainment Earth should be getting these in stock in the next few days. You can use the link in the description below, and you can save 10% on him. And as you guys know, got to get a deal. But let me know your thoughts in the comments on the Stranger Things figures. Passing, picking up, all in, all out, let me know. Of course, like this video if you made it this far. Subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bell, and follow along on Patreon where you can get this video early and many other videos much, much earlier. Exclusive content, bonus content, and giveaways over at the Patreon. And then you can also hit me up at social media, SirPaul64 at Twitter, Instagram, _Kyle_Peterson, and ProWrestlingTees.com. Search Kyle Peterson, support the channel. For Stranger Things, I am Kyle, this is Eddie, and I'll see you guys all real soon.